In Waukesha County, we have a workforce problem. We don't have enough bodies for the jobs that are here. That's a great thing to have. At the same time, it's one of our largest challenges to try to figure out how to bring people here. And I think that's one of the things that we continue to work for and work with. For me, it's been exciting being in the position. There's a number of businesses that are starting to realize we need to be part of that whole conversation. When you look at it, we finally have, as I have said, kind of a neat convergence of the private sector businesses, the public sector, government, and education working finally together to say, okay, we've got to come to a same conclusion. And having that voice come in from the business side as well as the public side is what's been helpful. The challenge that we have is there are still some heavy hurdles. When you look at bringing people into Waukesha County or into Wisconsin, housing is always going to be probably the second number one topic right behind that workforce population. And that's something that we're trying to grapple with here. When you look at Waukesha County, we have 37 municipalities, well, 37 different ways of looking at housing density, multifamily housing. And we have to get people to realize we've got to get on that same page. We've seen that with education in the 17-18 school year, so we're going into the second year now, the academic career profile that the students start developing is giving them an idea of what they want to do with their careers. But we have to capture people that have already been through school and people that are in businesses right now that are seeing changes in their industry. And I think that's the challenge that we're facing right now is our workforce is going to be number-wise about what we have, but we've got to figure out how to create the skill sets for those workers to perform in the next 5 to 10 years of what the jobs are going to bring. It's shifted because we had a great run in the baby boomers who took the population and kept moving it forward, but we never looked back to say, okay, how do we prepare for the next generation? We had all this capacity for us, but we haven't put this capacity back in for them to have. And I think that's where the focus is going to be for us as we move forward, is how do we make sure that we give this generation the steps that they need to make those incremental growths that we did as we moved along the path. What you have to look at is this isn't a 10-year lookout that we're trying to get accomplished. This is something that we need to get done within the next 24 months.